Freshers Week is an introductory week at universities filled with social events designed to forge friendships, and many of those events are taking place on Birmingham's Golden Mile. And I'm joined now by Rosanna, who runs one of the most successful student events in the country. How are you, Rosanna?
I'm good, thank you. It's chaotic at the moment, as always, but yeah, going well.
Absolutely imagine. So talk to me a little bit about the history of Vodbull.
Yeah, so we're coming into our 26th year. We've been in around Birmingham for a long time, predominantly on Broad Street, which is great. We were started by UAB students, and it's kind of grown throughout the years from there. And I actually started off as a lowly flyer back in the day, and then kind of worked into management and then bought the company a couple of years back.
She just says passionate.
Yeah.
But, you know, I mean, that is just an incredible iteration story, that isn't it? You know, it's by Rosanna's TED Talk. No, it's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. So Vodbull, it's an incredible company. And I was having a bit of a look on your website, and I saw that many marriages has come from Vodbull.
Yeah. It's interesting. We've had that many students come through the doors. I think we figured it out over COVID. It was like over 1 million students that we'd had to our events, and we had over 2,000 members of staff. And there are lots of people that met just as customers, but also as staff. The amount of people that met, started dating as a member of the VOD squad, and then ended up getting married is just fantastic.
So you've got this iconic mascot,
yes,
which you are very beautifully modelling today. Talk to me about, this is a bull, isn't it?
Yeah, we've had multiple requests to have Bertram attend their weddings, personalised T-shirts for them. We've had them requested on stag do.
You have been working on Westside for a really long time. So what venues do you work with?
Currently, we work with Rosie's on a Thursday, Pop World on a Tuesday, and Snobs on Wednesdays and at the weekends. And we do bar crawls up and down the street into all of them, into these venues. So yeah, there's pretty much every venue on Broad Street that we do work with.
Absolutely. And it's really exciting, actually, because Snobs is one of our newest clubs. And what's it been like, the atmosphere at Snobs in the Speak? Amazing.
Yeah, it's great to be in a new venue. It's all like spangly, and we're constantly like improving things. There's new things going in. Every time I walk in, there's something different. And it's really good. And it's nice that we're still leaning into what Snobs is. So it's a little bit alternative, a bit like indie, things like that. But there's something for everyone. There's that many different rooms that there is something that everyone can tune into.
I know a lot of us may know, but many people might not know. What is Precious, Rosanna?
It's kind of like the student population New Year's Eve for us. It's very much people come into the city. It's either like a week or 2 weeks, split across the different unis. You've got UCB coming at one point, and then you've got like Aston and BCU are coming together, and then a week after you've got UOB coming. So it's like everybody coming into the city. You want to give them a great time before they have to knuckle down and do some work.
What is like the general start date? What date do people really start, Candy?
It's interesting. Our office is in Selly Oak, and we've started to see students already landing back. Obviously, second and third years have got their houses sorted already, so they're coming back and like integrating. And then you've got the first years that tend to come in the next couple of weeks. You'll see them landing. It's quite spread out, but they'll be here.
It's so exciting to see people come into Brum. I think it's a fantastic city, obviously.
Exactly.
You know, we're biased because we live and breathe and work in there, but it's genuinely a fantastic area to be a part of. So it's really exciting to have all these new faces come and, you know, welcome them onto Birmingham's Golden Mile, you know, and see what the hype's all about. So what's the general like vibe when people come to Broad Street?
I think the big thing for us is safety. We obviously like the whole lights, music, flashing lights, that kind of thing, like the party side of it, but it has to be safe. It's the safest street in Birmingham, I would say. There's that much. You've got your bid wardens, you've got your security, the police are always floating around, you've got the cameras. I think it just really, it's a nice atmosphere on the street. And then they come down and they can pick their venue that they want to go to, and then it's the Vale's only a few metres down the road, really, when you think about it.
Absolutely, it's so true. And I think that's one thing that I really like that you touched on, the safety element as well, because Westside has worked really hard in listening to our members and creating the space, which is, you know, safe, where people can have a good time and meet new people. And I think the wardens are a fantastic service.
100%. Yeah.
You know, if you're walking along Broad Street, 2:00 in the morning, and your feet are hurting, you know, a warden might have some flip-flops on them. All the little things that help to just create a really memorable experience and make it safe and enjoyable.
Yeah.
Is what we really, you know, want to make sure that we get that message that it's a safe, fun and enjoyable place to come and party.
Exactly.
So you must have done so many freshers, Rosanna. What has been like a standout moment for you if you've got one?
Oh, gosh, now you're asking. Standout moment. To be honest, I think it's the same moment every single year. Is that moment where you've done all your hard work over the summer, like even Freshers Preps has gone back to like February time, and it's all about this moment. And you're always a little bit like, oh, are they actually going to come? I've never bought the tickets, but are they going to come? And then you see them like coming hordes down the street and you're like, yeah. Yeah. It's a proper mic drop situation, isn't it?
So what type of events do you actually have on over the, you know, the season?
So we have like Freshers Week events that are kind of like add-ons to stuff, but our core is Tuesday at Pop World, which is, the name suggests, poppy, cheesy. You've got Tom's mum, our little mascot. She's
I need to talk to me about Tom's mum.
Oh, gosh. Well, it was actually invented by somebody, one of the old general managers of Walkabout. And he kind of came up with this idea. And the thing is, everybody knows a Tom. They probably know their mum. So everyone's like, who is Tom's mum? Who are you talking about? So, yeah, it's really good. So we moved across the road to another Stonegate venue and she's doing her thing and she's just chaotic. She's in rollers and she's like in a granny costume and she's just bouncing around and it's just so much fun.
So you've got that on a Tuesday.
Yeah.
And then what else do you have for the rest of the week?
Wednesday, we're up at Snobs for Snobs Wednesday. And that's a little bit more alternative. You've obviously got your commercial in there as well. And you've also got R&B, but you've also got like your indie, your pop punk, that kind of thing. On Thursdays, we've obviously got the flagship Vodbull. 26 years this year in nightclubs. So yeah, it's great fun. And it's just a beast. That's all I can say, a beast.
I mean, 26 years is incredible.
The longest running continuous student night in the country.
Amazing.
So, yeah.
What do you think there's been any like massive changes from when you started to now?
Well, we've seen so much, I think, really. Like even going back to the days where we were thinking about some of the early events, it was you started at 7:00. People would be home by like 1 a.m. And it would be a double vodka Red Bull for £1, that kind of level of things. It was interesting. And then we had like the smoking ban came in and we had to navigate that with nightclubs. And without smoking, you started to realise that things needed a little bit of a lick of paint. So yeah, we went through all of that. And then obviously we had the whole COVID scenario came in and navigating that and our cost of living crisis. And I think people that haven't been in it for a long time get more nervous than you expect them to do. But when you've seen chaos after chaos after chaos over the years, you kind of go, yeah, it'll end. Something will change.
But you've stood the test of time,
yes,
which is absolutely fantastic. So what would you say is one of the main things that you're looking forward to, you know, during the fresher season?
I think the big thing is to kind of introduce people back into nightlife. We obviously had a period of time where people were growing up in their bedrooms and it's selling them the dream of actually it's more fun in a nightclub than it is in your bedroom. So it's very much that a great night. You've got memories. It doesn't have to be phone related memories. It can be like actual memories. And then, yeah, just getting them into that and then seeing them again and again and enjoying themselves.
So where can people find you on social media?
Yeah, so just to search Vodbull, Vodbull, on pretty much any social media, and vodbull.com is our website.
Lovely. Well, we'll catch up soon. Amazing to see you.
Thank you very much.